Hello there.
What's up guys, Unofficial Lego here. I hope you're all doing well, and in this video we are going to be going over the new LEGO Star Wars 2024 set rumor slash leak list. We're going to go ahead and hop right on into it. As I had to mention, this is simply rumored, kind of leaked. Take it with a grain of salt. These are subject to change, but I do believe them to be very reliable or very realistic in their expectations, as they are coming from a reliable source. It's been circulating around here for the last week or so now from Promo Bricks. That being said, hopping right on into it, our first LEGO Star Wars set, presumably as a rumor for 2024, is set number 75380, the Boonta Eve Pod Race Diorama, retailing for $69.99 here in the United States, releasing in March of next year. This is something that's going to be closely to what the Trench Run diorama for the LEGO Star Wars Death Star is, as in it's just a mini scale exactly of what we saw in episode 1, The Phantom Menace. The pod racing, so we'll probably have the starting line, some of the pod racings, or pod racers rather, and maybe like a little stand, like stadium kind of build there, very similar to the ones I'm showing here on the screen. Unfortunately, no minifigures included in this set, but there's not really a reason to include minifigures in this set, especially since they've never really done that before. Like for the LEGO Star Wars Death Star Trench Run set, didn't include any minifigures because why would they? Moving on, the next set, set number 75378, Rescue from the Jedi Temple, retailing for $29.99 here in the United States. This set is including a Bark Speeder plus a build of the Jedi Temple, a very small build, mind you, for a $30 set, and the minifigures included in this set. We can just about confirm that Kelleran Beq and Grogu would be in this set, based off of the flashback sequences in The Mandalorian Season 3, one of my favorite parts of the season, so I'm very excited to see this get a LEGO set, hopefully, and hopefully maybe there will also be clone troopers included in this set as well, maybe one or two normal white phase 2 clone troopers, or maybe 501st Legion clone troopers would make more sense if we're really thinking. But yes, a Kelleran Beq minifigure, oh, I would love to see that. It would be so awesome. Our next set is set number 75576, a mini scale of the Tantive 4, retailing for $59.99 here in the United States. Not a lot to say about that, except for the return of mini scale seems to kind of be in more full swing. This was something that was kind of experimental in the late 2000s, 2008, I want to say around there, of where we had a mini scale of the Falcon, and they have an opportunity to include a minifigure in this set as just kind of like a display part, but not necessary. It brings me to my next subject though, however, set number 75376, a mini scale of the Falcon, retailing for $10 more at $69.99 here in the United States. A remake of this set, essentially, kind of as I had mentioned, they experimented around a little bit with these kind of mini scale sets in the early 2000s, so to see the return of these are honestly really cool. A more affordable way for just an overall model of these ships, and iconic ships at that, from LEGO Star Wars, is really awesome, and I can't wait to see what other ones they plan to do, whether or not it's ships or maybe scenes. It would be really awesome to see those. Moving on to our final rumor for LEGO Star Wars 2024 for now is set number 75372. I also recently just discussed this on a whole separate video here on the channel because it's that exciting. Clone Trooper Battle Pack, retailing for $29.99 here in the United States. It is very similar to that kind of 501st quote-unquote mega battle pack that we had in 2020. We're also going to presumably see the return of super battle droids in this set. I'm very certain that we're going to have 4 clone troopers included in the set, plus probably 2 super battle droids is my guess, if we are basing it anything off of the 2020 mega battle pack. As I had to mention, this set is going to be releasing on January of next year, and as I had to mention in my other separate video here about the clone trooper battle pack, its miniature kind of build, or just its build in the set, would be a miniaturized version of a ARC 170, similar to the same scale that we just recently got of the Y-Wing and the Yavin 4 base. It's not necessarily pretty, but it's not horrible, and for something that is more of a play scale model, I think it works, and it would be honestly kind of fun. And the last detail about that Clone Trooper battle pack is that it's set to include white Clone Troopers, normal white phase Clone Troopers, phase 2 Clone Troopers, not supposed to be a part of any specific battalion or legion. So out of all of these different new kind of rumored LEGO Star Wars sets, what one are you guys looking forward to most? Let me know in the comment section down below, or your top 3 at the very least. I would love to hear what you guys are all thinking in the comment section down below. Please remember, as I had mentioned, take these with a grain of salt. To be honest, these are subject to change, but I feel like that they're very reliable because these are coming from Promobricks, and they're very reputable out there for having kind of predicted, not necessarily predict, but just kind of confirm these types of leaks. So I would love to hear what you guys are all thinking in the comment section down below. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Of course, this has been Unofficial LEGO. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one, guys. Peace out.